Thank you. Hey, Jones. Do you have a knife? And you switch arms when you are tired. So it's really hard to be loose when you tense up, but try to, like all the muscles are tense, but your joints are loose enough to move and to let the movement go where it wants to go. But don't be shy. So now you relax completely your arm and you try to feel the heaviness of your knife. So it depends on what you have in hand, but try to move because the weight of the knife is moving your arm. Just before you were moving the tension, now you are moving the weight in your hand. And you switch whenever you want. Okay, perfect. So now I want you to grab the knife like this, just in front of you. You have space between your torso and your knife. And I want you to move your torso first. And the knife should stay at the same distance. Okay? So just this. But don't grab too hard the handle. Okay? It's like the stick last week. Just what's necessary for the knife to stay in your hand, and don't drop it. So when you go backward, okay, the knife has to follow you and to stay with you. And when you go forward, maybe the knife has to go forward first. And the more you do it, the more you should feel only the weight of the knife. Try to completely forget about your weight, just the knife. The knife is everything. Oleg, I hope it's not vodka. I know he can help the Russian, but
Gotta follow tradition, man. Gotta follow tradition.
yeah, I know. Okay, switch arms. Don't go too fast, Pierre. Don't rush. Just try to be one with your knife. Those exercises, when you try to feel the weight of an object, it's very important because every time you take somebody, like you grab someone or you take a knife or any kind of object, you should work with the weight, not thinking about it. Like if I grab something like the mouse of my computer, for example, I shouldn't think about, oh, what is the weight of it? How can I use it? No, I have the weight, and the weight, it's becoming mine. It's a part of myself, so I can use it without thinking. It's important, particularly when you wrestle. Otherwise, you are too individual. You have to become one, only one. And now you try to move your knife without losing the weight. And your body is relaxed, but is working with the weight and the knife at the same time. So moving, we're moving together. Don't forget to switch hand. Okay, now when you are swinging the knife. Try to move it from one hand to another in the same movement. So you pursue something and I don't care what grips you are taking, like a high speak or regular grip, it doesn't matter. But you move the knife and you have to move the body to get another grip with another hand. At the beginning, just focus on the transfer of the knife from one hand to another. And then, when you get comfortable with that, try to keep the weight from one hand to another. The same weight every time. And when you really feel the weight, you have to keep, so you have the weight with the knife and you have to keep the same weight in your empty hand. So like that, you can work with both hands. For example, you start to move, to strike with this empty hand, with your knife, and it becomes even. And don't forget to breathe. When you step, try to be very light. Like when you transfer from one arm to another, there shouldn't be any stop. So it's always moving. I try not to take big step and heavy step, just always moving. I keep the weight in your arms or hands, but try always moving. Moving. All those movements should bring a lot of relaxation and freedom. Freedom in the body, it's important. We are not always fighting, but moving, it's very important. We do it every day. Okay. So now you just put the knife away. The exercise is very simple. You have to stay in front of your screen. And if I move like this, it's like I'm in front of you, so you have to avoid the cut. Make sense? So if I cut you like this, for example, you have to move like this. If I cut you like this, maybe go on the ground. I don't know. Okay? Ready? Loic, get up. Try to be very like, when I go like this, or maybe go on the ground, be free. Be free. Depend on the space you have, of course. Don't break anything. Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's down, so you have to move your leg. Yeah, good. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, it's you're too shy. I don't know, go like crazy, like if it's cut like this, go like really move. Maybe you have to go like this, maybe you have to jump, but be active. Don't go like it's okay, it's on the other side of the screen, it's fine, I can no. Just try to like in real training. Try to remember before the lockdown. You don't want to be touched with this. Even if it's fake. Yeah, better. Good. We all need a good cardio sometimes.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, exactly. It's Call of Duty, but better. With a French accent. French mercenary. Yeah. Good. Okay. Okay, good. So now will be a little bit the same. You will do it yourself. Okay, so you take your knife and you try to stab it. I think I show you this kind of drills like some weeks ago, but it's like you want to stab yourself and you move. So at the beginning, very slowly, you remove the body, the legs, head, I don't know, go on the ground, do the same thing. But you do it yourself. Now you are loose enough to do it. So on the ground, it's the same. Like you go, you try to avoid, you try to catch yourself. Whoop, I avoid something. Whoop. If it's difficult for you to understand, just touch your body with the knife. And you will remember how to avoid it. And if you don't remember, take a real knife, you will remember faster. Yeah. Yeah. Very good, Greg. Very good. Mm-hmm. That's it. Don't hesitate to go on the ground if you have the possibility to go. Yeah. Oh no, move. You stab yourself. It's not good. Okay, and now you try to protect yourself with your other hand. So you try to stab you. I protect myself with my other hand. Okay, if I want to cut me like this, I just put my hand and I try to get back with my on the other hand. So here it's like I'm disarming myself and I try to protect, but my other hand is protecting me from myself. It's like a paranoid class today, little bit. There is few of yourself in your head today. And one is very angry at you.
Now you know why we need the vodka.
Yeah, I know. No, try to stab yourself on the back too, to see if you are able to move. Very important to know how to bring your legs from behind you to in front of you, just to avoid something. I'm stabbing. There I go. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. When you protect yourself with your arm, be it's like a shield, but it's moving like very smooth and able to move. So there is a protection, but you are able to move like when you manipulate the knife regularly, like this, and you move and you go here and you play with it. So you try to do the same when you work against a knife. It's not like I grab and I try to go on with strength. You try to be smarter, very smart. Try to go around. Because in reality, if you block, the knife will come back. But if you are smoother with your hand, you know you have the ability to move around something. Maybe you will be cut, but maybe less deep. Just remember your first time training with a knife in Systema. You had a lot of stab or slashes, and now because you are able to move more, it's less and less. It's not never, but it's less and less. Be very mobile with your legs too, right? Your body, and be able to go up, down, on your knees, one knee, I don't know, in front and back. And I have bad knees, so don't be afraid to do it. If I'm able to do it, you are more than able to do it. Okay, now we'll do some squats. So what I want you to do is it's squatting. So you squat very slowly, but at the same time you are always moving your knife around you, in front. You want to stab, you want to slash, but you have to squat. You stay in the same spot and you squat, but don't move. Just the upper body is moving. Your feet stay in one place. And try to see if you are able to keep your mobility even when your feet are stuck. Maybe you can again try to stab yourself, defend yourself. All the movement can help you to go down, for example, or to go up. I don't know. Try everything you can. Yeah, but try really to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Don't be too nice with yourself. And breathe again. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, very nice. So now we'll go push-up position. So one arm. And you do the same, like manipulate your knife, go there, try to cut yourself. I don't know, try to cut your arm, maybe, but it's not an obligation. But try to move from this position. When you get tired, you switch, but you never get tired, I know. And the speed is for you. Like you, if you want to go fast, you go fast. If you want to study a little bit more, maybe slow down to see the mobility you have and the possibility of movement. If you need a break, you take a break. Okay, perfect. So now, same thing with body raise. So you're moving all the time and try to see how you can go up, down, protect. But the movement with your arm, with your knife, bring the movement of you getting up or down. Make sense? Just tell me if you don't understand. I will explain in French. Be easier. Yeah, and again, try to work, but very smooth, like you want movement first. Movement. I don't care how many enemies you kill today. I didn't count, but a lot, I think. But try to move. Try to be present in your movement. Okay, and now you add the 3 movements. So you start like this, you move, maybe you will move here, go up, okay, maybe here, move, then you go until you go squat. So every time you switch. So like this you learn how to do the transition from down, up, middle. Okay. You have to cover every single space. It's a 3-dimensional art, not just 2D. Very nice. Okay, just relax. Put the knife away. So we'll do some just light exercise, breathing exercise. You should feel maybe tension in your muscle here, trapezius. Just relax. Inhale deeply. We'll bring your shoulders up, roll them back, and let the tension go into your hands and beyond. And you repeat the breathing until the tension in your trapezius disappear. So if you are very good in one shot, should be down, but I think all of us will need some few more breathing. Okay, so the same exercise to get rid of tension. I showed this to my students yesterday. When you do push-up, usually when you do push-up, you take the position and your shoulder will rise a little bit, okay? So when this happens, so you have to notice it, but you inhale and you roll your shoulder back and you bring this tension into your fist, okay? So it's the same thing. You are doing push-up. I go in position here, for example, and it's normal. It's normal position. Like the shoulder are shrugging towards my head. So I notice, I inhale, I roll my shoulder back, and all the way, right away, I feel in my elbow Okay. And I release. And I can go up. Try a couple of times. You are opening your chest and your back and let the tension go to your fist. Maybe some of you heard Vladimir said, like, when you have to fight or you have to start fighting with or sparring, just roll back your shoulder and it will bring up your fist already. And you are ready to move and to strike right away. It's the same for push-up. Don't isolate anything from, there is no multiple boxes in Systema, just one big box with many tools inside. Yeah. Greg, try to have a wider stance with your arm. Yeah, like this. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Here, yeah, it's good. Like this, your body will not help you, only your arm. Yeah, perfect. Yep, it's good, Tom, good. Okay, just relax. You can sit down like normally, like you, however you want. And just breathe, let the hands hanging. And just feel like you are feeling your body from the belly button. You go up and down towards your hand. Because you moved a lot today, you should feel like the body is alive, very heavy, present, solid. Okay, good. Well, we finished for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a pleasure for me.
Well done, excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benoit. That was fantastic.
Thank you, Benoit.
Yeah, that was awesome. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah. If you have questions, don't hesitate. Even email Manny, he will send me the question or no question. I don't know. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. See you next time.
That was awesome. Thanks.
See you all, guys.
Thanks, Benoit.
Have a nice day.
Later, people.
Yeah, cheers, you too.
Yeah, thanks.